right, so we have had quite a few requests on information about how to retake the test. And first of all, you don't retake the test, you retake the parts of the test that you did not do well on. So again, that's another reason why I like to separate the tests out by each question, by each standard, so students know exactly what it is that they need to retest on. So this is quote unquote what the blue form looks like. And these are available in the bottom section of the turn-in box that's in the classroom. They're blue right now. But basically filling out this form is a request to retest. So the basics. Your student will write their name and the date, and then they list the concept that they want to retest on. So yes, if they are not happy with their understanding and test results on 3 of the test questions, they'll fill out 3 of these forms. So I'm looking at a progress report and I see this person needs to show they get how to find the area of a polygon. So right here, they're going to write, I can find the area of a polygon. And so then they do some reflection. So what was my previous score? So this person's previous score was a 2 out of 3, which is a C-. And then they need to get their test so that they can see, why did they get a 2 out of 3? Why didn't they demonstrate understanding of that question? So what is it that you didn't know at the time of the test that you understand now? So as you can see, this part right here, this question might not be able to be answered immediately. They might need to skip down below to the next section, and then to come back to fill in what they didn't know. So let's say, I don't know what I didn't know. So the next section says, the 3 activities I did to improve my understanding of this concept. So for I can find the area of a polygon, this person needs to do 3 things on their time to show, oh, okay, that's what you do. So my first recommendation is always correct the problem I missed on the test. So this person should get their test. They should get a piece of paper. And then on that piece of paper, they should solve that problem correctly. So on a separate sheet of paper, solve the problem correctly. So that's one thing that students can do. Another thing that students can do easily on their time without needing to use Core Flex time or without needing to rely on Core Flex time is they have a Chromebook. They can go on Khan Academy. So Khan Academy, watch a video on finding the area of a polygon. So they watch a video and maybe they take some notes on what happened. And again, that would be on a piece of paper. The other thing they can do is also Khan Academy, do some practice problems. When they watch this video, typically after a video is a series of practice problems that they can do. And if they are doing that, maybe they solve those practice problems on a separate sheet of paper. And they log their time, like what was the amount of time they spent, when did they do that? Because I can look at Khan Academy to see if that was actually done. Now I need to change this. It used to be called MMS time, but now it's called Core Flex time. So I'll go in and make that change. But then once they've done these three things, then they would go back up here and say, I tried decomposing the polygon, but I didn't decompose it well enough, and I double counted some of the area. That's a pretty clear explanation. That's what a lot of students did. A lot of students tried to count and piece together, and that's not a strategy that we have done during our time here at Marshall. So anyway, so they've done their practice. In doing so, hopefully it's become more permanent what to do to solve that problem. And so then they write, when would you like to retest this concept? I'd like to retest this concept during Core Flex time on Tuesday, October 23rd. There's no Core Flex time on Tuesday, October 23rd, but you get the idea. And that just gives me an idea of when the student plans. I have to make plans to give them a retake question. And so retakes never happen the same day I get this paperwork. Stuff to attach. The student should attach their previous test, and then they should attach their proof of their 3 activities. So however that looks, if they went on the illustrative math site, if they went on Khan Academy, all that stuff would need to be documented, written down so that I know what practice has been done. And then they make their request. I request the opportunity to retest this concept. I have worked hard to improve my understanding of this concept. And then they're signing. It is a process, but what students don't understand, and often parents don't understand, is if your student didn't do it correctly the first time, and then they don't do anything to change their understanding, they're going to do it wrong again a second time, and a third time, and a fourth time. So in having students do this practice and document their practice, they're investing some time, and they're more likely to do better on a retest. So hopefully that was helpful.